Hello, my crafty friends. It's me, Lisa, the DIY Diva, and I have a bunch of different outdoor Christmas decorations to share with you today using things that I had or things that I got at the Dollar Tree.
It all just goes away. The things I plan to say. Oh, baby.
Now, like I said, I've got lots of different budget-friendly outdoor Christmas decorations for you, and I always like starting with something fun like a wreath. Now, I found this wreath at Target, and it's really pretty, but I wanted to add some gold bells. Now, I got these at Hobby Lobby. They were $6, but they were on sale for $3, so I did buy 2 sets of these bells, and I'm trying to make it look like something that came from a higher-end store like Pottery Barn. So I untied the bells and I'm going to hang them at the top of the wreath. And by untying them, it makes it a little bit easier for the bells to hang down in the center. I added 1 extra bell right in the center, so the total bells on this wreath is 5. I added a little bit of jute twine just to keep all of the bells together. And then using some hot glue, I secured the larger ropes together. Next, I used some E6000 adhesive because this is going to give it a permanent bond, and I don't want these bells to come off of my wreath. So I put some E6000 onto the rope, and then I used a little bit of hot glue for that instant stick, and then I just held those ropes in place over top of the rope that's already on the wreath. And then I wanted to use some of the rope on the bells to be the hanger for the back of the wreath. So I secured part of the rope down onto the back of the wreath. And then using the hot glue gun again, I just lifted up some of the rope because that's going to be the hanger of where I'm going to be hanging the wreath from. And even though I didn't use the E6000, the hot glue will work with the rope, even if you're going to be hanging something like this in a very cold climate. And once I had the hanger secured on the back of the wreath, then I came back with some extra greenery pieces, some extra pine pieces that I got from the Dollar Tree or I had laying around, and I just secured those to the wreath because I wanted to have it be a little bit fuller and have some different shades of green. I like the different green colors. I think it gives a little bit of extra depth to the wreath itself, and it makes it look a little bit more expensive, much more expensive actually than what I paid for it at Target. Now this is where I'm going to be hanging my wreath, and I don't want to use a wreath hanger, so I'm going to use this little hook, and this is on the inside of my door. But here's the secret. This is fishing line. And I'm going to hang the wreath with the fishing line. So first I'm going to measure off how low I want the wreath to hang down on my door. Next, I'm just going to tie some knots onto the fishing line. Then I'm going to run the fishing line through the hanger that's on the back of my wreath. So now I have my wreath, I'm ready to hang it. So I put the wreath on the front of the door, and then I'm going to bring that fishing line up over the top and secure it to the hook that is upside down on the back of my door. I love how this looks because it looks like the wreath is floating. I don't have to have a wreath hanger on the door, and I don't have to drill or screw anything into my door. Now, I had these wreaths from, oh my gosh, a couple of years ago, and I wasn't really using them anymore. And I wanted to make some pretty planters. So I have these giant ornaments that I got at Walmart, and I'm going to use them as, I don't know how to say it. Are they fennels? Fennels? I don't know how to say that. But what I did was I just put the wreath on top of my planter, and then I put those giant ornaments into the center. I also had these little poinsettia wreaths that I had made a few years ago, actually. I really like the look of that on the bottom of these ornaments. And the poinsettia wreaths were super easy to make. I just used cardboard and stuck the poinsettias down into the cardboard. But I really do like the look of this. It was something very easy to do, and I only had to spend money on the ornament. This was such a fantastic find. I found this garland at Goodwill. Yes, there were 3 strands of this garland. I think they are 6 feet or 9 feet long, and they are perfect for using outside in my decorating. They were $5 a piece. I could not believe my luck at finding these at the thrift store. And I wanted to hang them around the outside of my door, but I didn't want to put any hooks or nails or anything. So on the ends of the garland, I literally made it like a hook, and then I just put it around the door. I did have to play around with the garland that's on the one side of the door because we do have a Ring doorbell, and I didn't want to interfere with that. And after playing around with the garlands, I put one across the top of the door. Then I secured the other 2 garlands on either side, and they're just hanging down. So I would highly encourage you, check out the thrift stores and see if you can find some garland. Now, I know the Dollar Tree has all kinds of Christmas trees right now. They have the $1.25 ones, they have the $10 ones, and they have these. These are $5 a piece. I've had these Christmas trees for a while, and I've really wanted to do this, so I had to show you how easy it is to make some really nice, full-looking Christmas trees using Dollar Tree Christmas trees. So I'm going to be using 2 of the $5 Christmas trees, and I'm basically just taking all of those branches and pushing them off to one side. This is definitely going to help give the Christmas tree a much fuller look. Once I had the first Christmas tree done, then I took a second $5 Christmas tree from the Dollar Tree. This is in the plus section. And I did the same thing, but it's on the opposite side. So I'm only fluffing out all of the branches on one side of the tree. Next, I put the second tree up against the first tree, and then I used some zip ties to secure both of the trees together. It only took 3 zip ties to get this Christmas tree secure. The planters that I have, I've had those for a very long time, and they're just filled with dirt. And once I had the zip ties securing the 2 trees together, then I just fluffed up all of the branches on the trees. I don't know why they have such long pieces at the top of the tree, but I just continued fluffing the tree, trying to make it look as full as I possibly could. And then I repeated the same process in another planter. I took 2 of the $5 Christmas trees and fluffed them out so that they basically look like a half of a Christmas tree. Then I used zip ties to secure them together, and then I fluffed up all of the branches. This is such an easy way to get a high-end look with Christmas trees that are like flanking the front of your home. So for $10 a tree, I was able to make these really pretty trees that fit very well into the planters. Now I have a couple more of these $5 Christmas trees, so I wanted to make like a large swag. And it's pretty easy to do. First, I just took the end off of the Christmas tree, and then I did basically the same thing that I did with the Christmas trees in the front. I just fluffed out all of the branches, but I made sure to keep everything flat. By doing this, you definitely get a full look, and it really creates a very big swag. Now I also had this old Christmas tree and I didn't want to throw it away, so I took my nipping tools and I just cut off branches of the Christmas tree, and I'm going to secure those little branches onto the Dollar Tree Christmas tree. This will definitely give some depth to my swag, and the different green color will give it some extra depth too. So I just went back into my craft room and secured the extra branches onto the Dollar Tree Christmas tree. That looks a lot fuller, and it really does look like a swag. Next, I came back with some red berry pieces. These, I don't know where I got these from. I believe I did get these from Amazon. I will leave a link in the description box in case you wanted to check it out for yourself. But I just put the red berries all over the swag, and then I used some jute twine and I created a hanger for the top of it by wrapping it around the top, which was the bottom of the Christmas tree. Now, once I had all of the greenery done and all of the red berries put onto my swag, next I came back with some Dollar Tree ribbon, and I took 4 long pieces of ribbon, and these ribbon pieces are going to hang down onto the swag itself. I dovetailed the ends, and then I secured it to the top of my swag. I also added in a strand of lights that I got at the Dollar Tree and some larger jingle bells, and I made a bow for the top. And I really think this looks so pretty. It definitely does not look like a Dollar Tree Christmas tree now. And I found a really pretty outdoor rug at Sam's Club. I believe this was $10, and it's just so perfect. I had these wooden bins that I've had for a while, and they've kind of been falling apart. So I did secure all of the strips of wood. I just used a rubber hammer to secure all of the loose boards down. Then I took a smaller wood bin and put it on top. And I took a couple of pieces of wood and just put them into the top bin. And then I used some more red berries just to act as a filler for the wood box. Then I took a $3 Christmas tree from the plus section at Dollar Tree, along with some more pieces of that Christmas tree that I cut apart, and basically just made a pine, arrangement and put it into the front of the box. Next, I came back with some wire-edged ribbon and secured that around the top of the box. And then I just made a simple bow to go on the front. And now I have a really nice Christmas decoration that's sitting on my front porch of using things that are either from the Dollar Tree or things that I already had and repurposed. I love how this little box turned out. It is so cute and it was so easy to do. So here is my front patio, and I think this is a really nice addition to my outdoor decorating for Christmas this year. It's so much fun decorating for Christmas outside. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell notification. That way you'll get an alert when I have new videos coming out, which is going to be really soon because I still have a lot of Christmas projects to share with you. I hope I've inspired you to add a little Christmas cheer to the outside of your home as well, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, happy crafting!